opinion that whatever is happening on the external, we can use that to learn and internalize some very important lesson. And we are amidst a crisis that's going on the outside. Even if we are on the stronger side and all of those things are happening, these kind of uncertainties and risks that are going on in our environment give us an opportunity to learn something from it, right? So the first thing that I'm going to address is that how we can support as an individual, as a citizen, how can we support our nations when these things are happening, especially if you are an Indian and you are watching this video. What is it that you can do to support our nation? Because remember that any kind of conflict, more than it is physical or whatever is going on, it is a lot psychological as well. So how an individual thinks is very very important for the whole nation. And I'm not going to talk about things that are beyond my scope, because I am no expert to talk about a lot of stuff that's already happening. So I'm going to be very mindful about what I'm going to say. So first is that whatever rules and whatever directions we are getting from our local authorities, from our government, we are supposed to follow that. If there is a leadership that is in place, it's very important to respect and follow whatever they are telling us to do during this time. Second is to be in calm and not in panic. Now the anticipatory anxiety is real. What is anticipatory anxiety? कि क्या हो जाएगा, पता नहीं क्या होगा, कैसे चीज़ें टर्न आउट होंगी. सो दी अनप्रिडिक्टेबिलिटी. और जब भी ना अगर किसी को आपको पावरलेस करना है, तो अगर कोई टाइप का कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होता है, नॉट जस्ट द सिचुएशन दैट इज़ गोइंग ऑन एट अ ग्लोबल लेवल, बट ऑल्सो एट अ लेवल ऑफ स्मॉलर थिंग्स लाइक योर टीम, लाइक योर फैमिलीज, वट एवर. अगर आपको उनको पावरलेस करना होता है, तो सबसे पहले सामने वाला इंसान आपको एक पैनिक या अनग्राउंडेड स्टेट में डालने की कोशिश करता है. सो इट्स लाइक टेकिंग द ग्राउंड फ्रॉम योर फ्लोर, where you feel that you are ungrounded, where you feel that you are not stable. So any kind of inputs that create instability within you are not good for you right now, because there are a lot of people who are continuously watching the news channels, who are continuously watching everything that is about कि क्या बुरा हो सकता है, क्या बुरा होने वाला है. अगर ये आपके अंदर एंटिसिपेटरी एंजाइटी क्रिएट करता है, तो बेटर है कि आप उन्हें ना देखो. People, when these things happen, are soldiers. Everybody is doing the duty that they are supposed to do, and hence you also need to do your duties. तो आप जिस भी प्रोफेशन में हो, आप अपनी ड्यूटीज़ को अच्छे से निभाइए. इनफैक्ट इफ़ यू आर अ पर्सन, इस टाइम पे लोग जो काम ग्राउंडेड रह सकते हैं, वो सबसे ज़्यादा रिलायबल और सबसे ज़्यादा ट्रस्टेबल लोग होते हैं. And here comes a leadership lesson, that whenever kind of crisis comes or any kind of situation comes which is challenging than normal, people who are able to stay calm and grounded in that situation are the people who are able to actually handle it better. तो जब वो लोग जो आपके आसपास है, वो देखते हैं कि आप कितना कामली और कितने ग्राउंडेडनेस के साथ आगे बढ़ सकते हो, तब जाके उनका जो ट्रस्ट है वो आपके ऊपर बढ़ने लगता है. तो जब ऐसी सिचुएशंस होती है, तो इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट देर इज़ समबडी हु इज़ पीसफुल, हु इज़ काम, हु इज़ ग्राउंडेड. तो वो इंसान अपने आसपास के एनवायरनमेंट को भी काम, पीसफुल और ग्राउंडेड रख सकता है. वाई शुड आई यूज़ कन्नडा? आई कांट स्पीक कन्नडा, एंड main are my languages, Hindi, English and Marathi. These are the only three languages that I can speak. So yeah, let's continue with the languages that I know. So these are the things that we can do, is to do our duties, stay calm, to not panic. And ये लगता है कि बहुत छोटी छोटी बातें हैं, इससे क्या ही फ़र्क पड़ जाएगा, what will change because of it. But this will have a very very important effect, especially if you are business owners, especially if you have your own businesses. Your mentality and your mindset has a direct impact on your profits. And we are not able to see this at a smaller scale, but at a larger scale it is so much important for us, especially who are in their youth, okay, that we become people who are able to earn well for our nation. Okay, so individually, however you can contribute, it is a big contribution, not just in today, but when we are talking about making India a global superpower and wanting our country to move forward. This is how we can actually contribute. So the more calm you stay, the less news you hear, and the more focused you are at your own work, whatever it is that you do. Don't stop that and just go beyond watching news, because I know a lot of people who are doing that. It's like a continuous news that's going on, and it is for a logical reason that people are doing, because they want to stay updated. They want to stay updated with every bad thing that's happening, but that does more harm to the brain than what actually, staying updated can do as a good thing. So everything only in moderation, it is good, but if it goes out of moderation, it's not so good. Hence, the most important leadership lesson that we can take away from the situation that's happening right now is to be those calm, grounded, and reliable leaders for people to depend on, for people to rely on. And only people who are in this situation are able to handle things better. If you see, if there is a mountain climber who is just a new mountain climber, who is just trying to get something done, that person is very unstable while climbing the mountain. But if that person is an expert, there is an incredible relaxation that the body has while the person climbs the mountain. So often, what we think that people who are relaxed, people who are calm, people who are chill, at least who appear chill, are the people who are lazy, are people who don't know anything, are the people who can't do anything. But these are the people who are often very strong and often very grounded, because they know what to do, how much to do, and doing what will lead to what. So only these kind of people who have developed these capabilities, they are the people who are able to lead better. So whenever you see situations like these happening around you, look for lessons, look for leadership lessons, and share, with people, share with whatever you can. Okay, so that's all what I wanted to say in today's live. And keep on doing your best up to whatever you can, and see you in the next live.